Hi, I am Lorette Dye van Wyngaardt from the Art Healing Academy. This is part one of a course on should I stay or should I go? There are many women that are in marriages or in relationships, and from time to time, or maybe all the time, they are struggling with this question: am I staying? Should I stay or should I go? And no matter which way you're leaning, if you're leaning more to the one or to the other, if you ever ask yourself that question, then this course and this series of courses are for you. Now, in this first one, I just want to talk to you, woman to woman, and basically in an introductory way that you understand what we are going to do. Now, first of all, I decided to divide it into past, present, and future. So basically, there are things from your past that will influence you today in terms of your decision, in terms of how you perceive things, in terms of what's your expectation of a partner, of a relationship, of yourself, of how you see yourself and yourself in a relationship. Now, I don't know why, but as women really struggle. I think society is to blame, obviously. We have to blame someone, and society is a good one to blame. And it is, what I mean by that is, there's perceptions created by society of the role of a woman, of what a woman should be. So that's just one of the things that contribute to, I almost want to say, our confusion, our unsurety, that we're not sure what is acceptable, what is not, what is okay, should I do better, maybe it's my fault. So there's a lot of things and is that comes from that side, and we will talk about that. There's also a lot of things that comes from how we were raised, what we saw in relationships, what we were told, how we were treated, and all those things contribute. And then, last but not least, past relationships. What was our experience in relationships? And all those things contribute to our belief systems and how we respond in a situation. Then, if we look at the now, I'm going to focus very much on what you believe in terms of yourself. What are you worth? Why are you staying? What is right? What is wrong? You see, we really get confused, and it's not confused like in a bad way. It is. It's not good. It's not enjoyable, but it's also normal. We all have that problem, because what is just if I say my husband or my partner had a bad day? Am I being reasonable, or am I just rationalizing and making excuses for him? And actually, his behavior is unacceptable towards me. No, because obviously everyone has a bad day. Everyone has bad moments. Men do get, our partners do get irritable. They get upset. And yes, most women can't help to take it personal. And how do you know when is it still okay? And when can I excuse that? Or when is it abuse? Or when is it not my fault? When is it my fault? When does it say something about him? Or when does it say something about the relationship? And these questions are important ones to have answers to. So we're going to focus on that. And then finally, on the future. And if I talk about the future, then we're going to talk about your fears. What fears do you have in terms of not staying or not going? What fears do you have in terms of what people will think of you? What will become of you? What makes you feel unsure? But then also, on the other side of that coin, who do you want to be? Who are you? How do you see yourself? but especially and mostly, who do you want to be? And what life do you want for yourself? Okay? And how can you create that for yourself? How can you get there? I am very excited to start with this course with you, and part 2 will follow soon.